Alright, y'all. As you can see, we're taking a little break from Goon's House of Doom 2 and Godot itself, actually. We're back in this here old Unity project. If you're unfamiliar with what the heck this is, although this isn't going to run right, I'm in the wrong place, I think maybe that'll make it a little more obvious there. Anywho, yeah, we're working on this thingy, a randomizer app. Specifically what I'd like to do, and I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this, but we're going to figure it out. I want to take these buckets and add support for like loading a generic set of images in here. And then, you know, ideally it would just end up being like the actual images of the games. I don't know if it's going to scale correctly or not, because obviously it's not a lot of space for an image, but you know, something more than just numbers. It's nice, I guess. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, I have the ability to scan, like, zoom and all that good stuff in the game. That's already built in. So we're kind of just good there. What is this? Authentication failed. What the heck? Oh, man. Is this broken and I don't even know it? Couldn't tell. I think it, yeah, I think it's broken though. Wait, so this guy's spinning clockwise. Still spinning clockwise. Okay, yeah. Twitch chat integration has been busted. I didn't even know it. Actually, here's a good question though. Is it busted or is it busted in the editor and it's actually fine and not a problem? Let's answer that question, shall we? Code, personal builds, Mr. Goon's randomizer. Oh, Goon randomizer, there we go. We haven't updated this since January of 2023. Which, I mean, I guess that's good. I don't know. It's clearly been working for us, but, regardless. Okay, now I type reverse again. Yeah, it did not work. I think my my janky way of connecting to Twitch is possibly not working anymore. Cool. Well, that's fun. Unrelated to what we're changing though, so I guess we can just keep rolling with what we're doing. That is something I should address at some point though. So, yeah, we got this prefab for these UI elements. I want to add a new menu to this where you can configure like, I'm thinking like CSV, I don't know, the format doesn't really matter that much, but basically just, you know, a way to put in like the file paths for your target images. And the one thing I forgot to do beforehand in setup is get, hey, what's up, Jamie boy? I need to go grab some images so that we can use them. Wow, words. And I figure we might as well use the images we're using here. Actually, here, let me look really quick. What are the remaining N64 games? Bust a Move 99, Chameleon Twist 2, Mortal Kombat, Mythologies, and San Francisco Rush 2049. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take those images. Really funny that we didn't get either of the Bust Move games till like right at the end of the marathon. Even funnier still that that game drove me insane, the first one. I hope the other one's easier. If it's not, we're... get ready for a repeat of that. I will do my best to not use a Game Shark on that one, but no promises. If the difficulty's as fucked up on the other one as it is the first one, we're in for a bad time. What is this sort? Oh, there is no sorting. That's why it's fucked up. Okay. Or it's sorting on something else, modified or something. You know what? I think I have a folder with just art. Yeah, okay. It's not my art, but whatever. We'll put it in there. Okay, so this is gonna be like a fairly complex process, I think. I'm not even sure, honestly. I haven't done like dynamic image loading as textures in Unity before, or really anything. I think I kind of... The closest I can think that I've ever done is, like, when I was working on a game in, Mono Game, I basically wrote, like, a whole, like, sprite logic thingy. It's not really the same thing, though. Alright, we got some files in place now. What the heck was that? Hey, what's up, Epio? So, this should be a fun little experimental type thing to do. Ultimately, it's useless, but whatever, you know? I'm having fun doing it. Time to start my taxes. I need to do my taxes. I did my corporate taxes, which sucked, and this year we haven't gotten a letter back from the IRS saying, hey, you guys did this wrong, so I think I did it right this year, but, you know. Hi. Don't you love taxes? Ah. Twitch login info, business taxes, you. It's not too bad for our, Hey, Goon's House of Doom code, get out of here. I was looking at that earlier today. Illusion of Gaia music heard, nice. I've only played Secret of Mana. It's the only Secret of game I've played. I never even finished it. I liked it, it's cool. I feel like we played like an action RPG that was really old on stream that was like as old as Secret of Mana, and I really liked it, but I can't remember what it was. Like my one critique of Secret of Mana is the combat is still a little slow, and also like really imbalanced seemingly. I don't know if I just wasn't understanding the way the game's supposed to be played, but it seems like every enemy took like 10,000 hits and dealt like 10,000 damage. I mean, if that game is just hard, then it's hard. I just felt like I was playing it wrong. Alright, we need a script here. Actually, we don't. I'm getting too ahead of myself. Let's get the UI elements kind of fleshed out in the first place, and then we'll put scripts around them. It's kind of how it is from my memory. Yeah, I was playing that. I actually got the full experience of it too, because I happen to have a multi-tap. I don't know that we ever were able to play with 3 people, though. I don't know if that's a feature or not, but we were ready for it. We just didn't have 3 people in our party. We never got too far into it. Yeah. But at the very least, I played that game with 3 people. It was just my roommates at the time.
What game was it?
Not Illusion of... Yeah, Secret of Mana. We had it on our whiteboard that we had to get to Lucas Palace, and then that's when we stopped playing, and we just lost interest. I think that's when... Damn, he doesn't even have like an online username I could use. The person we're going to wedding for later. That was when he was getting into brewing beer, so I think he slowly just got... I don't know why I'm telling you this. Anyway.
You're talking to yourself off camera.
It's true. It's definitely not another person in the room.
Absolutely.
That has joined the conversation.
Nobody else can hear me but you.
Of me talking about a game that's entirely off topic of what I'm working on. Little Zelda music for you. Once you unlock magic, you spam the magic and lock bosses. Amazing. Just unlock them. Well, yeah, stop looking at the board. Let's look over here. This is so fucking loud. I don't know if it's just because I've played like way too much Link to the Past, but a lot of the music from that game I'm so tired of. It's not even like a bad soundtrack, it's just like I've heard it too many goddamn times. This goes for literally every boss in the game, that's awesome. Wait, they remade Secret of Mana? I didn't even know that. Also, what's up with this? Is this like not on screen? I don't... Oh, it is just straight up off screen. Why did I do this? Ugh. Hey, how about this? How about this? Bottom right alignment 0, 0. How about that? Why did I not do this in the fucking first place? It's so hard to zero that out. Oh. Well, I guess that's part of why. Oh, is it because this is also janked up? Ah, it totally is, isn't it? Man. Wait, why is the text box not anywhere near the size of the background that it needs? That could be a factor in all this, that's for sure. Actually, hell, you know what? Forget this being bottom right. Like, this should just be... Well, I don't even know center. Well, we'll fix that in a second. This needs to be bottom right. Or no, actually. Wait, why is that, like, everything? This is the box, right? Yeah, okay, it is just that. So, like, this just needs to be fixed. It's dimension-wise. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, keep these in the top left. I don't know what I was thinking. Top left. Top left. Oh, but then also 0. And 0. And same goes to you. I'm a little confused why these are in 2 separate spots currently. They're under the same hierarchy. Oh, the height's wrong. Oh, shoot. I just messed with the wrong thing. Damn it. Whoopsie. That's why that was all janked up. Ay. Like, this is still wrong. That rectangle that's been drawn around both of them is not correct, but that's okay. We'll fix that later. First, I gotta get this working. Like, this should be, like, bottom right, basically, but then I just need to fix the size of it. So, 0 and 0. Oh, but it's centered bottom right. No, I want it, like, in the corner bottom right. What? No, that's what this should do. Like, this would be what... No. And yeah, I want to stretch this per my content, but that's not... Ugh. Also set position? That's kind of what I needed, but it's not entirely. Okay, this is closer. How about I center these guys instead of top left? Does that help? It seemingly did nothing right now, but... Oh. There we go. This whole stream is just gonna be me figuring out how to do UI stuff in this game engine, because I haven't used this engine in, like, months at this point. How dare you play Granny once I fell asleep, you goon? What's up, Gabbo? Oh, is that your comment? That's awesome. Remake is basically nothing. Yeah, that's what I heard with Clock Tower, the Clock Tower remake. Is that it's basically just the same. Which, I mean, is fair. It's not like everyone's got a Super Nintendo to bust out and use, but... Like, I'm with that when it comes to terms of, like, whatchamacallit. Wait, why is this way? Yeah, I don't... No. Damn. Wait, can I change the anchor point and then things will be different? Okay, that's what I gotta do. Okay. I'm there. Like, I like remasters from the standpoint of, like... I am pro, like, preservation of old media in general, but games especially, as I'm quite fond of video games, as you guys might know. So from that standpoint, like, remasters can be great for that reason. They don't always, you know, perfectly recreate everything properly, but like, conceptually it's a good thing, I think. The negative side of it is just that, like, I don't know. It's the reason it's done is more often than not just for the sake of greed and making a quick buck, which sucks. Well, if I change the font size, I'm gonna need to change the size of everything again. Okay, this is fucked up because it's up here, but I don't know, like, I haven't I don't know what this box is and how I can like programmatically like, or not even programmatically, but just like change the number of that box. Like nothing's getting bigger or smaller over here. And that's concerning. Anyway. Okay, I have fixed my problem. However, now I need it to be a little bit shorter. Maybe I will make the text smaller. All right, we're going through it, chat. Here we go. I'll just bump it down to 32 because that'll give us still plenty of headway. The annoying thing is like my camera's always here, so you know I'm blocking it. I guess I could put my camera over here whenever I do these. That would just make too much sense though, chat. All right. Slim this bad boy down. 20, not even enough. 180, how about that? Boom. On this feature that currently does not work. Because I was logging in improperly. Okay, I really need to like hunker down and get my shit put together here. Because like, I know what I need to do proper Twitch integration. I just need to register something with Twitch. But, like, I had not a backdoor. It wasn't a vulnerability or anything. It's just a weird detail in the way that Twitch's bots worked. And that you could kind of, like, just... Like, basically, if you made, like, a proper IRC connection to it, it would just work. Whereas, like, that's not the official, like, way they want you to do API integration. Or not, just Twitch integration in general. So, I might have to make a stupid app for this thing. And, like... go through documentation and other bullshit. In the meantime, we'll just have to suck it up and sorry chat, you can't play. Twitch said no. But definitely fixable though. Don't worry not. Right. I kind of fixed that. I could try to fix these ones because these are also completely fucked, but you know. Whatever. Alright, that's not even what we're here to do, by the way. I don't know why I spent so much time doing that, but it's working. You know what? This is bothering me too. Let's make this guy go in the other corner. You are not the debug canvas. You know what? Actually, debug canvas, get out of here. Login screen canvas, get out of here. Alright, you. I mean, literally just this. Like, he's... Oh god, they're three separate things. Why? That's why this is smart, because it's just one thing. I think I made that last. Alright, well, we'll make an empty. Controls. Container. Put that back up here. You go top left. Actually, hell, I can do this, can't I? Move top left. Boom. Actually, hell, you know what? Even better. Do this. Because I think that container is now going all along the side. Oh no, it's not. It's set in the corner. Alright, you know what? To that end, I say this. We do... Wait, why are you not at 0, 0? Oh, it's because... Oh, man. It's that frickin' anchor point thing again. True. I am the Joker. This is my Joker's trick. Whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, I almost said in Joker. In Joker, the TV show Joker. I'm collectively becoming everyone's mom, calling it Nintendo instead of... What the fuck is this, by the way? Nice rounding, nerd. Anyway, what the fuck? Oh, state. Ah! Whatever. Fine. You played Iru from PS1? Hell yeah. Or no, I have not, actually. We got suggestions coming in, is why I said hell yeah. I'm typing it in right now. Also, let me know... oh wait, never. I don't even log it. Never mind. Let's say, let me know if you guys don't want me, like, putting usernames of, like, who recommended what. I was writing it down on my other list, but I realized in retrospect that might be, like, weird. Iru. Hell yeah. I mean, hell no. Pretty much. Substaticates. I'm learning a lot about my stream in that when I do not partake in substances, I think it actually gets crazier somehow. Maybe it's just dev. Maybe doing development just always drives me insane. Makes me a silly little guy. Okay, so those numbers were just wrong. I need to use these numbers, which is still the same width, but the height is super off. There we go. Cloudacre yet? I believe Cloudacre is on our list. If it's not, then I made a weird executive decision to only pick like one FromSoft game per genre, which I think I'm gonna break that rule. I think we'll just end up playing all the Armored Cores and all of the weird, like, well, not all of the weird FPS RPGs, because I fucking hate Kingsfield, chat. All coding and developing makes Goon go insane. It's true. See, it's things like this that Gabo says where I'm not. It makes me think that they are secretly my coworker. Iru, Cloudacre. Oh, sorry, Cloudacre's been suggested already, but yeah. I think I'm probably gonna add that. I know what the game is. Pardon me. We'll take a look regardless. I think especially for the FromSoft games, I'd like to get a good look at them and see, like, what the hell is this game, you know? Alright, also put your anchor up here. Why is that negative? Oh, is UI 0, 0, and then no, that's not right. What? That's weird. Oh my god, stop with these weird, like, rounding things you keep doing. Doesn't even matter, but it's... Like, can I not just set that? I guess I could have set that to begin with, couldn't I have? Or not 0, 1. Boom. Alright. All is well again. Except I need to add something to this list because we're adding a new button. It's unlucky. Oh, also your height is super wrong. Is 400 enough? 400 seems like enough for another... yeah, we don't even need that much. We could probably do it with less. That ought to do it. So 380. That's the new magic value. 380, 380, 380. Why is the background not fully filling that out? Oh, it did 385. Hi. Okay. And then I just want to add another line here. See, this is the thing that's fucked up again. This thing is not the right size. I don't know how to change that programmatic. And again, I keep saying programmatically. F3 is... what do I call this? Also, what button do we use to, like, toggle stuff? You know what? I lied. I actually need 2 more lines of stuff. Bring us up to that 400, baby. Also, chat, this might be a spicy take, I don't know, but I did get to watch Requiem for a Dream with someone who hadn't seen it before yesterday, and I felt incredibly vindicated because they also had similar thoughts to me in the movie, in that while the subject matter is very serious, I have trouble taking that movie seriously because it's goddamn ridiculous. And I feel that way about pretty much every Darren Aronofsky movie, with maybe... You know what, honestly, I haven't seen Pi in a while, but I might even feel that way about Pi if I rewatched it. It's not even a movie that's, like, not worth watching, it's just... it's bizarre. The movie is weird. Oh my god, what is happening? Ass to ass. Okay, that's a pretty effective moment in the movie. However, my friend ruined it for me the first time I watched it because he said it in a Danny DeVito voice for some reason, and then I can never not picture it that way, which is horribly inappropriate, yes, but, you know, amazing. for the first time. I was giggling at it the first time I watched it, I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, that is, like, yes, heroin is bad, but that's not... It's not how things would happen. Totally fucked it up for you, like, totally. That's the thing. He was like not with me on this. The person that showed me the movie, he was like, no, this is really dark and it's weird, and I'm like, okay, but the movie's lost me already at this point. So then he's getting silly with it, and I'm like, okay, whatever, fuck it. Z toggle fix. Select pick CSV. No. All right, we gotta make it a little wider. I don't know, but anyway, having said that, so I'll suffice it to say, like, I feel like most people are on your end of this, Gabbo. Like, people are like, no, that movie's really fucked up. Like, what are you talking about, Goon? Like, you're ridiculous. And again, I'm not trying to, like, make light of drug abuse. I also think it's really inappropriate to try to relate, like, heroin addiction to diet pill addiction. Like, sure, both things are bad, but, like, that's very, very different things. Shit being everywhere. That's all. It's the movie. No, that's Trainspotting. Trainspotting is actually a great counterexample because that movie, well, also it has ridiculous stuff in it. That movie was harrowing the first time I saw it. Not, pardon the weird wordplay, but, like, yeah, that movie hit me, like, hard when I watched it for the first time. As someone who, like, has never tried heroin and actually does not know anyone who has tried heroin, but I have empathy towards, you know, addicts, for what it's worth. Yeah, no, that does happen too. Also, okay, I shared this story when I was talking to Possum about the movie today, because she hasn't seen it. There's a part in Requiem for a Dream, or not Requiem, in Pi, in the movie Pi. I don't know why I was talking about this with her, but actually no, I don't want to spoil it because it's a very big thing that happens. Well, anyway, let's say there's a very climactic moment in the movie at the end of it. Without spoiling anything, I was watching it on my Xbox because I was in college at the time, and my Xbox 360 specifically, and my friend sent me a dumbass voice message right after climactic action happened. And if you guys remember the 360, when you get sent a voice message or like a DM or anything, it makes the same sound that like an achievement unlock makes. It was right as the camera cut, and me and my like friends that I was watching the movie with just started busting out laughing, even though we were all like really into the movie. To be fair, it's the end of the movie, so it didn't really ruin it. But like, and then I open it and listen to the like. They're like, you gotta listen to this message now, and I'm like, okay. And it was just him saying some dumb bullshit at me with voice chat on a fucking Xbox microphone, streaming that crisp 720p. You better believe it. Nice trip of a movie. Requiem Dream is nice for the camera game. Oh yeah, and you know what? To be fair, I don't want to just shit all over Aronofsky. I think he has some genuinely really artful like cinematography in all of his movies. It's just I don't know. I have some weird vendetta against him. I don't even like hate his movies. I think they're also worth watching. I can't take him seriously ever because you can't fucking rein his movies in. We got him, chat. I do like that, Twitch tells me... Oh yeah, that one, you guys didn't even see, that got restricted. I do like when Twitch tells me that I typed the name in wrong, because sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't copy the whole thing. When the bots come in and try to spam. Alright, chat, I'm not going to do this for every single UI element. It would make this cleaner and easier to deal with, but these I don't need to mess with ever, so I'm just going to leave this where it's at. Wait, no, Z already toggles start from 0. Dang it. I thought Z did something. I'm like, what does Z do? Alright, you know what? We're gonna make this even longer, and I'm gonna add the other command in there. Anyway, there's my spicy take on Requiem for a Dream. Why does... Oh my god, why does this picker do this? It's just... There. Behold, graphic design is my passion, chat. How have I been live for half an hour already, and all I've done is just fix my UI a little bit? That is the correct button for that. You know, that's bugging me that these aren't lined up now. I'm gonna update this. You know what, actually? Maybe I should just have like a right canvas. I don't know. Annoying. I'm gonna just make one parent for these three things. Top right panel. Boom, 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 boom. I didn't know you could do this till just now, which is pretty cool. Progress being made in 30 minutes. We're getting there. The real question is, will we be able to complete more than one chapter of Conscript tomorrow? I've been on a pretty consistent journey of only finishing like partial chapters and going very slowly through. So this is to pick a random game with? Yeah, ultimately, or whatever. If you like, this is out here. It's on my itch.io already, and I'm gonna publish an update as well. If you ever just want to like have it pick a random number. It only does 1 to 10, but like you can do infinite numbers with that as long as you do them one at a time. I basically the only things I ever want to add to this are like just little things like little enhancements to like make it more clear like what it landed on. This is something like that. What we're ultimately getting at tonight is going to be something like that. Is I want to put the images of the games down there. So like for example, you know, like the box art will show up down there or whatever. Oh, I don't know how to open a file picker in Unity, but I'm sure there's a way. Hopefully I don't need to install any third-party stuff. This needs to be a lot taller. Too tall. Better. Perfect. Probably bring that in a little bit. Maybe 225. Perfection. Okay. Now, you guys. I'm gonna just grab all of you and drop you in here, and then we will sort everything out afterwards. Yeah. I forgot you could do that. Okay, pivot point, put you also at 1, 1. And actually move you to 0. Although I need to move your background as well. Dang it. What a travesty. Well, we can play around with that if we need to, but... I think the text would look better if it were moved a little bit to the right. Perfect. Yeah, having these like different sized things I think is acceptable. I don't fully understand why this is slightly off here. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, okay, that's fine. I mean, hell, at that point, actually, no, yeah, screw, like, moving it manually like that. I don't know why I did it that way. Move it back. There we go. Wait, what? Yeah, there we go. Alright, have it at 0, 0, but then make this right-aligned text somewhere in here. I'm gonna find it. There we go. And then also just put a space in there, because I think... No! Dang it. It did Trim's white space. I don't know if I love the way that sits, like, right up against the edge here. Eh, that's fine. We could even trim a little bit of the excess space here. Now we actually are about to do this 190 stuff. Whoa! Even another 10 might be just fine. Yep. Oh, not you. There we go. It's cleaning our UI up a little bit. Never a bad idea to do that, even though it still looks like shit, but it's gonna continue to look like shit as well. I'm not fixing it, but, you know. Also do 1-1 here so I can easily line these bad boys up. Yeah, I like had intentional spacing in here, which is not... That ain't it. I don't know. Anyway, how y'all doing tonight, by the way? Kind of just been plugging away at stuff and didn't quite say hi to y'all. Something's wrong here. Oh, it's because of the pivot. There we go. You're killing me? Damn. 40k steps? Damn, did you do a marathon? What? You're just making shit up? Sorry, I didn't mean to imply that you're making shit up. Remember the last time I was in Chicago, my friend and my one friend like refused to like do any sort of like taxi or Uber or any like public transit. And the first day we went into the city, because we were staying with his grandma outside the city, I didn't want to bring my car in because I hadn't been to Chicago before, so I didn't know what the parking situation's like down there. What is this scale? No, get that out of here. And as it turns out, parking in Chicago is not bad. You will have to pay some money, which sucks, but like there's like spots everywhere. It's not a problem. But I didn't know that going in, so you know. Anyway, we walked around the entire city for like the whole day because he didn't want to like call an Uber or anything. I think I finally convinced him to call an Uber because we were gonna miss the fucking train back into the suburb that we were staying in. And I'm like, dude, we can't get there in like fucking 10 minutes. We gotta get a car. Tax is complete. Damn, that was really fucking fast. Fuck you, Epi. God damn. I've like realigned a couple things in my UI and you got all your taxes done. Anyway. Was hiking and got slightly lost? Oof. That sounds like a little more than slightly lost, although... Also, I just realized you said 40k steps. Don't mind me, chat. Apparently I just don't know how to parse information while coding. I mean, we're not even coding right now. I'm just moving UI widgets around. My taxes are gonna take a lot longer than that. Gotta tell the government all the money I didn't make off of my side business. Yippee. Is 150 good? That's like too close. Maybe we go in like increments of 25 or something. Like maybe 150 is good here, but then we move this guy up a little bit. Oopsie. This one I'm not sure if I want to change like the width of it because I don't know. Let's see if it's longer when it says enabled versus locked. I don't want to fuck it up, you know? feel like these also don't need to be 50 large, but whatever. Fine. But yeah, go in increments of 75 instead of 100 here, and I think that's fine. 40k steps is still a lot. Oh, most definitely, yeah. Damn. I do need to get more steps in. It's good stuff. I bought a stationary bike because I know, like obviously walking is good for you, but like it's gonna. I don't know why my gut instinct there was to cite Newtonian laws, but you know, it's good for long-term health. But I have heard people mention that, like, wait, is this like differently sized than the other ones? No, they're just all slightly too big. That's the problem. All right, let's fix that while we're at it. Was it like 40 maybe? Yeah, 40. I know that like biking is supposedly, again, I'm no fitness expert. Look at me. But I've heard that like biking is a lot better for like your long-term health. So I try to do more of that, and I have a stationary bike at home, but I like never use it. I looked at my VOD from last week's dev stream and I realized how long I was like yapping on about just like really personal stuff. And I actually cut that out of the VOD. It's not even like I'm not uncomfortable, like I don't feel like awkward for having shared it, but it's like I was literally just staring at my screen doing nothing and describing like the biggest like who asked sentence of of random topics. Oh yeah, 120 is exactly what I want. What am I doing? There we go. The grid is throwing me off because the grid's not the same size as what I'm doing here. It's baked as fuck. Love hiking a lot, but getting lost not so much. That's fair. That's true. All I do is yap. I mean, I have chatty on my stream for a reason. Actually, yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Select pix ESV or set up pix? That sounds better. Oh, now I've made this longer, so I can't really shrink it anyway. Oh well. How big is this on the screen? Gotta know. Oh yeah, you can't do one bucket. I forgot about that. Oh, it doesn't say enable, it says active, so if anything gets smaller. We could trim that down then, I guess. I don't know. Not really. There's only like a little bit of pixel room there, but that's fine. Alright. Enough UI fuckery, let's commit that and push it. UI elements prefab, and as always, I don't know why I'm hiding this window from you guys. It's a little bump between the character's legs. The character's legs, what? Oh. I don't know, I drew that, and apparently there's like a pixel. It's also an image that was drawn that was square, so it's stretched out. I think that's just, I didn't notice that until just now. That's a dick. It's not a dick. What am I doing? Okay. I'll commit the changes to the packages. It's just updating stuff, really. And the manifest. Oh, it added a... Oh, that's because I have the Linux build thing now. Eh. You know what? Fuck it. What? Damn it, I pulled the camera... Oh, because you guys were talking about the screen and I moved it away. That's actually... Yeah, that's it. That's why this window is always over here, because you're like, what's this on screen? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, fixed the UI. Relatively speaking. ... There we go. It totally is. Sure didn't notice. I don't even know when I drew this drawing. I'm gonna be honest. This like like I said when we opened this app up, apparently I haven't edited this since 2023, January of 2023, so it's been a while since I've been in here. I have been doing stuff in Unity off stream, but nothing related to anything that I do on stream. It's all personal stuff. Not personal stuff, it's projects I will absolutely never shut up about once we get them off the ground, but it's stuff that's like prototype right now. There's no point in talking about it, I guess is the point. Oh yeah, okay. See, that's not good, but we'll figure that out, I guess. We'll figure it out eventually. I think the answer is going to be like, oh yeah, I actually have to register my app as a proper like Twitch integration application, which again, I totally understand that like that's not a weird thing for like Amazon or Twitch to like harp on of like, you know, you must have like a registered app to interact with our APIs. Like that's super fair. Anyway. So this is actually shedding some light to me right now because the musician I worked with on Straylate reached out to me about a stupid little project we did. I did this on stream, actually. I added the same Twitch integration to a little program called Crabmageddon, or a little game that I made many years ago. It used to, like, the entire game is basically, like, it takes input from, like, the audience, and I set it up as more of a Jackbox thing, where I set up, like, a small website, and then, like, it just had a bunch of buttons on it that you could press, and it was mobile-friendly. So then, when we presented our game in the Game Jam, much like a Jackbox game, I was like, anyone that wants to join, go to this website on your phone, put this code in that's on the screen in the game, boom. Anyway, eventually the cost of the free server I was hosting the website on, like, got above, like, the free tier on AWS, so I was like, alright, scrap it, fuck it, kill it all. And then on stream a little while ago, we updated that code to work with Twitch integration instead. And then that stopped working, and the musician reached out to me, and I was like, I'll look at that. And then, like, that was, like, months ago. Here we are in April. But yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to look at that for this app as well as the other one. So whenever I get the one figured out, I'm sure the other one won't take long to get updated. Anyway, enough yapping. We fixed the UI. Now we move on to adding the thing we want to add. So I'm gonna need a new UI for this. What element is this? This is a oh, it's a canvas. Okay. Yeah, I thought there was like a weird thing where, and maybe I am doing this wrong. I don't know, but you're not supposed to have like multiple canvases in the same scene in Unity. Maybe I like completely made that up on my own and out of my mind. But like I think it like fucks up the tab order, doesn't it? Not that that matters, this is strictly like a PC app and mostly controlled through your mouse and keyboard. Not really many buttons to press. Pick CSV. You know what? Rather than make a file picker, we can just have like a text field that you put the file path in. I think that's okay. Yeah. I'm feeling okay about that. Cool. Okay. Anyway. There might also be like an easy file picker. If there is, I'll put it in. But if there's not, then oh well. I'd have to imagine that's actually probably something a little difficult to set up in a game engine because, or at least a game engine like Unity, because if you have, like, you know, at the press of a button, I can build to all these different fucking platforms, right? Like, the OS layer on each of these is going to be very different. In fact, WebGL, you're fucked. Like, there's no. Actually, that's not true. You can. What the fuck am I saying? If I've been on the internet, you can definitely load files on a website. Now, tvOS, that one might be... Well, actually, I think most tvOSs are kind of like either like Unix-based in general or like Android-based even. I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure the Fire TV like basically just runs as an Android. Or at the very least, the one time I was making a game for it, like, that seemed to be the case. Okay. UI is good. I'll come back to that selector eventually, but we have the scene set up now. Level changer, Twitch chat parser, audio player. Why is there? Oh, because the GNOME sound. I'm like, audio player? What the fuck? What's on the main camera? Okay, this is a camera. I don't even know why that's prefab, to be honest. How do the numbers work? Mason. Yeah, actually, here, let's debug the scene real quick. Alright, what the hell is this on the screen? What are you? What are these things? Oh. Okay. So, I think I have a button text prefab then. Or not. Cool. Oh, hold on though. There's absolutely something generating these though, right? This is UI tags. Oh, tags as in like the visual elements on screen. Bucket generator. You are what I'm looking for. What the hell? How do you work? What the fuck does this thing do? Oh, chat, I'm too Godot-brained. I think that camera is a prefab for a reason, because it probably has, yeah, okay. Yeah, that actually has the bucket generator script. Now, it does not have, I guess it finds those dynamically, weird. Camera controls and ball dropper, yeah. I'm wondering if I should, like... I'm wondering if, like, it would be worthwhile to, like, try to implement something that, when you hit the floor, like... I don't know, just mess with the ball's momentum or something. Like, basically so we don't have the situation where we're, like... Okay, so I can still fuck with the ball with the spacebar, while the drop is locked, but I could easily switch that, because that's just like a global boolean I can look at. I don't even mind that when that happens. I'm talking more like... Usually when it like soars straight through all the pegs and just like goes straight down. That's kind of why we keep using the spinny one, because it's better for that. Like, I like that it's bouncy, but once it hits the bottom, it should like stop being as bouncy, you know what I mean? It's totally a dick. You guys have some wild imagination. That's all I'm gonna say in regard to that statement. Alright, I can't get it to do it now. Maybe this isn't even a problem, so maybe we don't need to code this. Yeah, actually that stayed in there. Okay, you know what? Never mind. We're covered. Well, regardless, what the hell is it generating these things from, though? Like, it's gotta have some prefab that it's like resources.load bucket text. What in the hell? I mean, this is it. It just... Bucket text. I mean, that's the name of it, right? It's not... Oh no, path. Bucket text. It's fascinating seeing how I laid all this stuff out. Oh, right, it would be in resources, not prefabs. Right. Okay. Bucket text. Boom. Found it, finally. And we're gonna need to update the, like, save file as well to have, like, additional data around where to grab the CSV and then whether to use it or not based on the toggle. It's gonna be mildly annoying. Oh. So this is just text, but we need an image, which is fine. We can do that. 2D sprites. A square. I mean, I don't even know if I should do a square. I don't... Bucket image. Yeah, sprite seems like overkill, actually. Hold on. Tile palette. Profile. Render texture, maybe? I don't even know. Wait, isn't this, oh, it's Bomberman, okay. I was gonna say, isn't this like a Bomberman 64 song? It's just that song in Bomberman 64 is like a medley of this song from the Super Nintendo Bomberman. I was gonna say, I thought I put the SNES soundtrack on. Alright, hold on. Someone's got to have done this already. I'm just gonna, like, Google this. Google coding chat. Unity. Dynamically load image as... image on 2D square. So they're saying resource.load, which maybe works, but like I think you can only do that and stuff in the resources folder specifically, and I'm looking to like have files like goddamn anywhere, you know? I guess we would do actual file IO and like parse the texture, the image as a raw texture. I guess that's what you'd want to do. Yeah, I guess this is right, having this be a sprite. It just feels weird to have this as a sprite. Unity, set sprite texture programmatically. And likewise, Unity, load texture from external file. Yes, load texture from external file at runtime. I bet this is going to be about with like, you don't want to do this. Yeah, okay. Resource.load, it does only work on the resource folder. Image conversion dot load image. That sounds like that might be a third-party library, unless... Oh, baby. Load image. My man. All right. So we do this, and then I got... Okay, so I can get... Oh, wait, no, the texture might be what I'm loading it into. You know what? Let me Google a good example. Oh, no, there is example code in here. Oh, it doesn't always work on every platform. Interesting. I guess that goes to what I was saying, right? But you can do this instead. Unity web request texture. Ugh. It's in the networking library. Or, yeah. Oh, sorry, I fucked this up. Oh god. Hit caps lock by accident. How dare this person that has a full example written out in their response not use the correct method signature here? Then again, this post is from when? 5 years ago, okay. This tracks. And then... Oh! That's not a static... Or is it a static thing? Oh yeah, no it is. It's just, So you can also call this implicitly on yourself, it looks like, so let's do that. And then instead of that, we actually just call it directly. There's an overloaded signature here. We just need to find the file path. Okay, and then that should actually... Well, nope, not quite. Now we need to use that. Hold on. And then... Okay, you can't set the texture. Hold on. Oh, you know what I would do in this scenario? Instead of this, we would just do directly load image and then texture data. Boom. And this is yelling at me because I didn't initialize this. It's fine, but whatever. There. Now it's happy. This will cause no problems whatsoever. Alright, in case we need to do it piecemeal like that, I'm going to leave that code there. Obviously we need the sprite. Other than that, that's about it. We 7 up instead of sprite here. No, sorry, best I can do is Sierra Mist. Let's ask ChatGPT and make a fool out of ChatGPT as well. It's totally... What's this crazy-ass song? Oh, it's from... Wait. What is that? It's a Disney game. It's like Donald Duck, but he's like a ninja. I don't know if that was some weird spin-off they had at some point. Okay, so we start by doing this. Not export, serialize field. Alright, so we're gonna very basically, I'm gonna just hard code the text in here now, then we'll get to the part where we read the text in dynamically. We'll get there. You know what I was about to complain about, but they actually have it? I was gonna say Windows doesn't have copy full file path when you're looking in Explorer, but it totally actually does. Chat, give me 1 second. Wow, thank you. Give me 1 second here. Alright, cool. We're good. I didn't know what was about to paste file path-wise. Just want to double check. What's this, Matt? Oh. Forward slashes, whatever. Okay, so we've got an image. There's other things I want to set as well, like how it scales and stuff, but that's all in due time. Oh no. Dang it. Wait, square? What? What is this? What? Square. Square. Okay. Is there a, like, find component in children or something? Because I feel like that's what I need right now. But I don't know if that's true or not. So yeah, this can't be a parameter up here. This is just, like, one per thing. text position, text resource, game object. We'll split this out in a second here. Text, well, I don't even need the component. New game object, find, Get component in children, yes! Okay, good. That's what I'm looking for, sprite. Lowercase that bad boy. Don't need this thing anymore, for sure. You know what, honestly, might as well break it out now. There's no reason to not. Private void... Load image texture. I'm gonna need more parameters than that in the long run, but right now we're hard coding shit, so that's okay. Where are you? Why are you over there? Whatever. Fine. Just go where the other guy is. What is that crazy ass Z position? Like, I know that does do something. It's just such a weird place for it. Alright, this is gonna be really tiny, I feel like. The name new game object does not exist. What? Who? Where? What? Oh, shit. Yeah. Also, I'm not calling this. Here we go. Okay, so there's like 3 things happening here, because this is like setting the text. Set bucket text. New game object. The fuck? I do love this keyboard, but I always hit the page down like randomly. Probably noticed that. Oh, number, yes. You know what, fuck it. We'll need the number anyway, just pass it in. Nice. Our new game object equals create new bucket prefab. I don't... Oh yeah, we need current position. Current X position... Text spacing, I guess. And number we don't actually need, we just need that down below, so we can get rid of that. And I'll make a method private game object, create new bucket prefab. Text spacing should be like a constant. I don't know why that's a thing I pass in. Oh, because it figures it differently when there's like 2 digits versus 1 digit. I forgot. Oh, and then return the new resource. Why did it autofill that? That was weird. Okay. We're good here. Now, this is in the way currently, but that's, shit. I don't have a way to put this behind that because it's a child element of the text. Well, no, that's actually fine, because I want that to overlap it. I would have a problem if it were the other way around, actually, weirdly. Alright, let's see if this works. Was it Q to generate? Well, it didn't like that. Get component require... Sorry, what? Sprite derives... Request component sprite derives from mono behavior component. Is it... What the fuck? Or is an interface. Maybe I got the wrong class. Well, we tried. I'm giving up, chat. And by that I mean, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go use the restroom. TMI? Perhaps. I don't know. Anyway, be right back. We'll fix this and then actually get it working off of a like dynamic list of images instead of just a random image on my hard drive. Yeah, two things that occurred to me. Number one, let's get our bumper peak on. I can't even say it properly. Second, I forgot to wish my friend a happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Mantis, who's not in chat probably. But if he is, he's freaking out right now. Sorry, I just looked in the random channel of one of my discords. And the last message, I won't call this person out because they do occasionally hang out in here. They said, "Weed hot chocolate sounds amazing right now." Oh my god, the general chat's no better. Telling me I should start a secondhand movie and game shop, and then also put goon rooms in it. Oh my god. There we go. We got him. Happy birthday. Thank you. I mean, not thank you, but thank you for wishing him a happy birthday. No, thank you. It's not my birthday for a couple months, but I'm taking this. Boom. Stolen the happy birthday wishes. They are now directed at me. There's nothing you can do to stop me. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a good glass. Yes, I'm doing the unholy act of watering my whiskey down with ice. You also can't stop me on that front. Sprite renderer is what I'm looking for. Here we go. Oh, well, that's just funky now, isn't it? Whiskey and ice is a good thing. Don't let anyone say otherwise. I understand the crusade against it. I'll say that much. I don't agree with it, but the apple one. What is that? No, not 99 apples. That's from I don't know. Chad, you know, to be fair, I haven't had whiskey in a while. I am absolutely miffed though, because my preferred whiskey for making Manhattans is unfortunately a company run by an extremely homophobic individual to the point where his daughter did not invite him to her wedding because she is gay. Oh, Jack Daniel's apple. Gotcha. I can give that a shot. I'm talking about Bullet Rye. It unfortunately makes like the best Manhattan, which is like my go-to cocktail. But also, piece of shit owns the company. Enough said. I found that out a while ago, and I haven't been buying it since I found out. But it makes good whiskey. Fuck his beliefs. There's other whiskey out there. It's just like Chick-fil-A, like, sure, is Chick-fil-A tasty? Yeah, but, I mean, honestly, you know what, alright, to be fair, I've always been a hater of Chick-fil-A, even prior to all that shit, because, I don't know, I like Popeyes better. I feel awkward in a Chick-fil-A for many different reasons. The people are too nice to you there, to the point where it feels like they're being forced to be nice, and it is the worst vibe for me. Meanwhile, the superior fried chicken restaurant, Popeyes, at least in my area, every Popeyes in my town, they could not give less of a shit about what kind of day you're having. And I am for that. I think fast food workers should all be able to be that way. People are too nice there. It is. That is the problem. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that work there that are genuinely just that nice and enigmatic, but it feels like a cult every time I go into a fucking Chick-fil-A. I'm sorry. Okay, we need to change that from Sprite to Sprite Sheet, or Sprite, what the hell was it called? Being genuine is the most important thing. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm coming from. I don't know. It's not to say you can't be nice, like, it's just... I've never worked a fast food gig, but I have worked in the restaurant industry, and I know that it's no fucking picnic, Chad. So I would literally never, like... I don't know. I try to be as nice as possible to any service staff as a result. Not just because I've, like, and again, I haven't really been there. I was just a dishwasher. I mean, to be fair, it was a shitty job, but, like, I didn't have to deal with customers, so it wasn't as bad. Okay, we get the sprite renderer, and then I need to take the sprite out of this, and I think this is the path to loading the texture in, but I'm not sure. Also, I might be able to just put a texture there. I don't know, I might be doing this a weird way. Let us see if that fixes things. General manager of a fast casual restaurant? Hell yeah. I mean, also, like, I'm certainly not blind to, like, that industry is just a lot of high stress all around. Non-stop, no matter where you're at. Oh, God. Well, that took 10 years for it to load that. But it did work, actually. Boom. San Francisco Rush, San Francisco Rush. And it also fits perfectly. Damn, how did I do that? No. I saw a specific error as to what happened, which is why I knew what was going on. Wait, the numbers are on top. Okay, well, I don't actually want that. Well, we can dynamically hide and show the text based on whether the image is there or not. Oh, where does the ball land when it lands? Like, is it in front of it or behind it? Good, it's in front of it. Yes! Alright. Bazinga. Little restaurant humor. Oh. Sorry. Completely went over my head. I was too engrossed in my victory. Okay, so now... Oh man, okay, how do we do this? Alright, we're gonna do two things here. Number one, with the image, it's gonna return something now. Second, we're gonna call that first, actually. And based on the result of that, if not load image, then just set the text, otherwise don't set the text. But the problem is there's default text regardless, so not that. Instead, store the result and pass it through. Dude, there's so much good-ass music on this NES. There's a lot of stuff that's really orchestral as well, which I just don't, like, think of when I think of this NES. Like, I think of, like, that in terms of the PS1 era, personally. So I think of, like, you know, when survival horror kicked off and, like, more narrative-based experiences happened, but, like, it's been here. There's certainly impressive music on, like, the NES and, like, that era of gaming as well, but, like... I think that there's a lot more like rough stuff out there because it's just the power of the sound chip between that generation and... Well, it's not Gen 2. Fucking... Hold on. List of console generations. Wikipedia. History of video game consoles. Not genres. Lists. Lists of video games in development. All of them? Console generations, here we go. Yeah, the NES is, like, right at the end of the second generation of consoles, technically, right? And then SNES would be 4th gen. It's weird because, obviously, you know, with different companies and everything, that stuff's coming out not in lockstep, but... Oh, snap, a raid. What's up, everybody? I'm talking about console generations and SNES music. How's it going? Thank you for the raid, Big Boy Games. It's going well. How are you doing? Oh, I also need to do something with this, too. We need to make this, like, async. Yeah, so what we're doing right now... Hold on. Let me just return true for now. So I have this little app that is all about... Wait, what the heck? I don't know why that texture stayed. That's really weird. Anyway, welcome on in, Yoshi. What's up? Is that Ooga? Wait, Oogago? Anyway, what's up? Sorry, I'm butchering people's names. Doing good. Been recently working on a bunch of Twitch overlay stuff recently. Nice. So I've got this thing over here. Oh, it was that. Okay, gotcha. Oh wait, shit. What did I break? Oh right. Cool. Give. Shit. What are we doing? Image was loaded. I've lost everything. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Found it. I completely forgot where stuff was. I mean, I could just call it image loaded. It's fine. Alright. Anyway, third time's the charm. I made this little, like, randomizer app a while there. Butcher, butcher, butcher. God, that's so slow. Anyway, it's just kind of like a pachinko type, like, ball drop thing that I've been using for, like, randomly selecting video games to play on stream. So very bare bones stuff. It has Twitch integration, except that that's currently broken. I might fix that later tonight. We'll see if we get to it. But right now what I'm trying to do is add the ability to, like, set a CSV sheet of, like, image file paths and then load those in. Stop with the ooh. Maybe I should make it only do one GNOME per drop. I don't know. Because it's got the D. Would you guys stop saying this? Actually, it's not even. It's not. It's literally just you. No, it's fine. Anywho. But yeah, currently I have a hard-coded string loading an image. I also need to make it asynchronous because, as you saw, it paused horribly when I generated the buckets there. What, D? That's what I'm saying. It's my perverted chat and their dirty minds somehow seeing this couple of pixels down here in my horrible freeform like drawing that I did and then stretched out vertically. A D's still a D. No need to shame him. God. It's definitely... So I do hope that I can, like, do multiple images here. Actually, let's test that, because I need to do a lot of, like, code plumbing to get the dynamic file set up here, but, what we're doing, we could do it this way. Whoa! Also, this will be a good time to, like, start implementing stuff like this, so if system.io.file.exist. Damn, I knew what I was doing. Thank you. Whatever Visual Studio System that is. Oh yeah, also in rare form, we're back in Unity tonight. Usually I'm doing stuff in Godot. I don't have any alliance to any game engine. But the current project I'm working on is in Godot, so we're in Godot a lot, usually on stream. But this is an old project. In fact, the last time I worked on this project was in 2023, January of 2023. So it's been over 2 years at this point. So yeah, if the file doesn't exist, return false. We'll expound on this a little bit more later. I take part in the Godot cult. I mean, I like things about Godot. I like things about Unity. I've never really used Unreal Engine outside of doing mapping in Unreal Tournament, but, like, it looks very cool. You thought it was Godot? I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Godot, but, I also say shit wrong all the time in chat, so let's see. How do you pronounce Godot engine?
Godot engine.
Boom. I don't like the I don't like the phonetic spelling for engine. It's evocative of some inappropriate terms. Anyway, right. So in this scenario, oh wait. No, we need to do more than just return false. We also need to make it invisible. So we do image sprite. I guess this is also predicated on if image sprite's not null, because that's another thing that should probably have us. There'll be a third condition in here as well, but go dough like bread. Hell yeah. mean, ultimately, I've said this 10 million times on stream, but like, just use what engine's right for you, or no engine if you want to make your own. Like, I'm not here to like judge what engines people use. I was a lot more like defensive about that, because when I started streaming Godot game development, there was a horde of Godot, like rabid Godot fans that like if I said anything even remotely positive or like talked about a game I made in Unity, they're like, oh well, Unity is terrible, I'm so glad you're out of there now. It's like, what? Like, yes, they're doing really shitty things right now as a business, but like that does not negate that the engine is entirely valid and more feature-rich than Godot currently is. Having said that, I would love to see Godot grow even more. I'm not even anti-Godot. Fucking zealots are everywhere. It's so true. But I've never gotten that for Unity, weirdly. Like, I've never had Unity fans coming in here frothing at the mouth, yelling at me for talking about another game engine. Again, I'm not trying to. Now it sounds like I'm shitting on the Godot community, because again, I've had plenty. There's literally a lot of you in here right now. You're perfectly reasonable people that like just prefer Godot. That's fine. It's also there's also like an annoying side to it too, because like I know there's like some, not politics per se, but like there's political stances that like the Godot creators have made, and now that drags this discussion into like potentially political territory. So it's like, well, fuck. I'm not like, it's a goddamn game engine, okay? I'm not making a political statement by using it or not using it. It's just it's another engine. Since I like Godot, I might just use it. Also fair. If image sprite's not null, then we need to make it transparent. Take the sprite, take the texture, oh, I can't really do that. Hold on. Maybe color? Shoot. Aha! I can't spell. Okay, transparent is not a color. Empty? Blank? No, that's black. You know what? Give me the RGB. Give me the RGBA. It's not what I wanted at all, actually. Oh, right, it's a constructor. Yeah. 0, 0, 0, 0. Actually, you know what? That's fine. Now we just need to do it over here every time. Ooh, chat, this reminded me. I did succumb to the rare Nintendo IP on sale, and I did go out and purchase myself the remake of this game. I think this is Mario RPG music playing right now, right? Yeah. I might play that at some point. Well, I mean, I'm going to play it at some point. Whether it's on stream or not is up for question. As I always say with RPGs, they take so fucking long to finish, and I like to play, like, different stuff on stream, so... Like, Disco Elysium was a special case. I would give that game 50 more hours if it took that much. And again, I love Mario RPGs, so that would also be a good time, but... okay. Like, I don't like many RPGs myself, but, Mario RPG... you know what, speaking of zealots, I'm a bit of a Mario RPG zealot. What in the fuck happened? Wait, no fucking shot. No way this errors when that happens. If you just give it, like, does the file exist and you give it an empty string, it crashes? That's bizarre. Alright, well, we can null check it, I guess, but it's annoying. I did break it. The funny thing is, it put the second one in there and then it broke. Like, the third one was like, oh, I can't generate the third one, never mind. Oh, wait, I should be doing or here, not and. Oh, wait, that's actually... damn it. That's why. Hi. What have you done, you goo? I anded when I should have or'd. Simple as that. Well, now it just doesn't work anymore. Cool. Actually, nope, that confirms my hypothesis, which is rather unfortunate. So this resource just has one sprite. Ah, God. Okay, hold on. We need to make this not a sprite, I think, is what I'm learning here. Try to tell you 7-Up. You did, and I ignored you, and now I'm paying the price. Unity resource separate sprite instances. That's not. This is all different things. How to avoid storing the same. This might be the question I'm looking for. This is a 6-year-old question, so. As in, like, it was asked in December of 2019. Sprite render that has a script enabling it to swap sprites every once in a while. It seems nonsensical to me to separately store it for each game object. No, this guy's asking to do the opposite of what I'm trying to do. The problem is these are all the same instance, and I need them to be separate. Creating and attaching multiple sprites to an object. That's also a different thing than what I'm trying to do. Maybe I should take sprite out of this. Material still creating separate instances. I wish it was doing that for me. 6-year-old coder. Love it. Someone fucked up 6 years. It's Denver Coder 89 or whatever, the fucking XKCD meme. That actually explains why this sprite is loaded in the editor. It's because it changed like the base resource, which is not what I want. Oh man, how do I Google this properly? Unity, same sprite, separate instances resource. Well, here's one from 11 months ago. Having multiple instances of objects with the same material breaks. I found a dirty working around setting the order layer parameter in each sprite sets the renderer to a different value. What the fuck? Okay, I guess we can fuck with that. This code's getting very nasty really quick. So apparently this like fucks with the sprite itself and like forces a new instance of it, which is insane that changing the texture itself is not enough to do that, but this is apparently. No, it just broke. Okay. All right. If I do this, then they should all be the one box art instead of blank. Oh, maybe it's not working. Hold on. Oh my god, chat. I did it backwards. I fucked this up so badly. Alright. Maybe everything has been fine this entire time. As it turns out. It would explain why I wasn't getting any search results for what I was... Actually, if anything, I was finding the opposite search result. Okay. No! If it equals no. Damn it. Copy, paste it again. Yeah, you know what? I don't think we need this. I'm gonna comment that out. Hey, it works. Okay, cool. So I can load different images in. We'll worry about async last, because that's sort of like a implementation detail that I mean, we'll eventually get to it. It's just, you know. For anyone that's ever done, like, asynchronous coding in this way in Unity, you know that, one, it's not actually asynchronous, two, it's a little complicated to set up. I might actually genuinely have to pull up some Straylight code to get this working, because, oh my god, I don't even want to go over the fucking code in Straylight, especially to pass the, like, requirements to be on the PlayStation Store. I did some fucked up code, chat. I'm gonna be honest. Just to make it so the game doesn't, like, stutter when it's, like, loading resources. So I could put another image here. It also is error handling properly now. That's good. So we're gonna actually move this down here. No, we're not. Hardcore confessions being said is what it is. Actually, no, this same logic will work just fine exactly how I need it to. I just need to do a, like, weird ternary operator. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so I want a list. Private list. Not game object, string. Image file paths. And then every time we new this up, make a new one. Oh, I kind of have that, actually, weirdly. Alright, we take that, and we go down here. Just gotta keep going up. Yeah, generate buckets, okay. I'm just, like, slowly leapfrogging my way to the, like, actual solution here. Don't mind me. This song... Dude, DK music goes so fucking hard. Also, I think I might be alone in, like, hating the design of Donkey Kong. I think everyone likes him. I don't know. Surely hard-coding the file path here is a bad idea, no? That is correct. I am temporarily doing this to get myself eventually in a place where I'm dynamically loading it. But we're making it... I'm going to make it work first, and then I'm going to, like, slowly build it outwards. Well, I guess I'm in the process of doing that, actually. So now, instead of having this hard-coded string here, I'm going to take a list. Good observation, though. Also, welcome in, crossover. If count is less than number plus 1, because we need to have it off by one thing, because I think number starts at 1 and then goes up, right? I don't know, I'm asking you guys, it's my code. So if the number of... Yeah, right, okay. So that way we don't end up with, like... Wait. No. If count is less than or equal to number. That's what I'm looking for. And then we want to do -1, because the number's going to start at 1. We want the first object, like, yeah, that. Ignore this modular division. Oh, I already have a ternary operator. Alright. I think that's the right check. I already screwed up my if statement down here, so, you know. I think we'll find out rather quickly, but I guess in this instance, right, we want number 1 to be index 0, so count would be 1. No, I have this backwards. If number is less than or equal to the count. I mean, I can also do just greater than, but this reads better. Less than or equal to the count, yeah. So the number's gonna be 1, that is equal to 1, which is what the count will be. Boom, 1. 2, that's greater than... Nope. So that math should work. Alright. I don't know why I have to, like, say that stuff out loud to make it work for me, but I do, for whatever reason. Generate it. Well, I fucked up. Dude, why does it keep doing it, like, up here instead of, like, actually where the error is? I don't understand this. I mean, obviously it's on this line, it's just... Classic. Indeed. Chad, it's been too long since I've been in Unity. How do you write stuff? Is it just debug.log? It is, yeah, okay. It certainly isn't gd.print. I know that much. This is definitely an off by one error, like 100%, but I need to see it with my eyes, chat. I'm also doing stuff in Unity? Heck yeah. It's been a hot minute since I've opened Unity up. Oh. I played myself, chat. It is zero-based indexes. Hahi. So in that case, I don't want less than or equal to, I want it less than. How's my day been? It's been good, Turner. How are you doing? It's the biggest TMI ever, but Chad, I've had a lot of dairy over the weekend with the assistance of Lactaid, and even with the Lactaid, I've had quite a few weird stomach aches this weekend. Crazy to dynamically load stuff? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, no. I can't use resources.load because this is like literally what I'm doing here is I'm going to make a thing where, like, as a user of this application, you can pick like basically set up a CSV of like file paths, and then it will load those images in dynamically. So it's not stuff that I can just all store under resources or assets resources. But I am familiar with that approach. In fact, I'm actually using that. I am using that in this context to load the prefab. It's coming out of the resource folder. But the actual texture loading, I have to do it this way. I mean, I don't have to. I could do it like probably something else, but that's why we're doing this weirdness. Alright, so we're going to try to load 2 images now. Now that we've got one. I was wondering. Yeah, entirely fair assessment, and yeah, that is definitely best practice, but I'm doing weird shit. Oh, man. There we go. Alright, so now we should have 2 different images load when I do this, and then after this I'm actually going to have it, I'm going to build the UI so you can specify like where to get those images from. Ah, no, I was afraid of this. Okay, so yeah, it is actually using like the same image resource. We just didn't, like, these other ones that are hidden also have like the wrong image. Okay, I need to mess with this a little bit. Yeah, and you can even see, like, again, this should have been what tipped me off, is that the editor updated as well when it had nothing there previously. Okay, maybe I'm using the wrong thing in general. Like, there might just be a way to display a texture that's not a sprite, and maybe that will work properly here. Because I understand that, like, yes, all of these have the same reference of texture, so when I'm updating that texture, it's doing it for all of these because it's just the same one. Unity. Oh, pardon me. Oh yeah. Display texture in UI. Render texture. No, 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 no. Display 2D texture in UI. How to display a texture 2D on a canvas. This is from 2015. This is a 10-year-old question. Raw image. Okay, there's a thing called raw image. That might not exist anymore because that, again, that forum post is 10 years old, but... Is that like, Oh, fucking hell. There we go. Why was I not looking under UI, chat? That's certainly a choice I made there. Oh, it makes a canvas, though. No, I can delete that, though, because it's going to be under a canvas, it'll be okay. Also, yeah, that would help. Indeed. I can't tell what space this is inhabiting here. Oh, you know what? It's probably in another weird spot. Yep, it sure is. Very far off. Cool. 0, 0. Alright, I need this a lot smaller. Maybe like 1. And 2, 2 is what we had for this image, and that seemed to be right, so we'll do that. Okay, so then we take this out. Oh, I see how I got burned here, actually. That's really funny. So, you know, earlier when I think the code might even still be there. I commented out, like, making a new texture and everything. I think I can just do this. Oh. Main texture? What the fuck? Bullshit, you don't contain a definition for that. What are you talking about? Is this a different texture class than the other one? Okay, well, we can do it this way, too. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to that initial... I'm glad I didn't close this tab. Well, that is a texture 2D. Okay, hold on. I guess this is like... Oh, it's a generic texture. That's the parent class. Oh my god. I'm like, why is this not working? Yeah, because it's just regular texture, not texture 2D. Boom, got there. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. I even newed it up as a texture 2D. But yeah. And now since we're making a new one, it will have a separate instance per thing. I let it be noted, I couldn't have done this on the sprite because the sprite has a like cemented in texture, and I can modify that, but it's the same reference across all of them because it's building it from the same prefab. So this should, in theory, work. I don't know if this is going to display properly or not, but we'll see. Saturate the material and update it. Ah, yeah, okay, so it's in the wrong place now, but we're getting closer, probably. Probably. It's got no material either. I don't know. So let's give us an idea of what's happening. Okay, I did skip it. So it probably couldn't find the raw image. Oh shit, I should look at the scene. Okay, generated the scene, get out of the prefab here. Text. Yeah, expand, bucket image. No, it loaded it! This is bullshit. It loaded the image, it's just not showing them. Why did... I'm sorry, why did it load the image and then not... Oh, it's probably because the material is not... But it did say it skipped it, though, which is the weird thing. Oh, no. It said that 7 times because for the other buckets it skipped it. Damn it. I played myself again. 1, 2... Oh, there's 8 of them, not 7. I was like, that doesn't seem right. But yeah, no. Making Plinko. We actually already have. That part's done. Although the Twitch integration is broken currently. Because I was going around the system and, you know, I didn't register my app properly with Twitch. I was just using like an IRC connection. Alright, so I think if I give this a material, we might be okay. Yeah, no. So that did work. I just tricked myself a little bit there. We're only expecting the first 2 to load because I only gave it 2 images to load. I'm just trying to spruce this thing up by having some images in there. Classic. Okay, so what I need to do is get a material in there. We can do that on the actual prefab, which is not a prefab, it's actually a resource. Bucket image, you go away. I don't even... It shouldn't even be there. Bucket text. Materials. Let's create a new one. Where's material? There's material. Fully... Yeah, this way. Boom. Cutout might be what I want here, I'm not even sure. No yawning. Did I yawn? I don't even think I yawned. I didn't set the texture or the material, god damn it. Surely now. Surely we'll see it now that I've done this. This is... Wait, raycast target, maskable. Well, now nothing happens. Oh, never mind. Is this somewhere I can view? Like, are you just hidden under some layer somewhere? Oh, wait, is this just not gonna work because it's not under a canvas? Maybe we do need a canvas in that scene there. This is very silly because now we're gonna have canvases under every single one of these, but whatever. But you said it was being put under a canvas, which is why you deleted it? I did. I was wrong, I don't think it did. Although, it didn't really help either. Although, hold on. Perhaps... God. If it's on the screen, I don't see it. Again, the canvas would lock it to, like, a certain position. You know what? Shoot. man. It does actually kind of make more sense as a sprite the more I think about this, which is annoying. I'm not sure how the text is appearing, though. Because that shows up just fine, and even, like, I can move stuff around and it doesn't, like... I don't know. That's keeping its position properly. I don't even know for sure if the image is just straight up, not showing because of that, or not showing because of some other reason. I have textures, right? Oh, of course. If I just had none here. Perfect. So this is visible now. Let's change the part where we actually set the texture. Z-pause being too far back? Maybe. It's possible. Let's hide the other UI and see what happens. Background. You. Toon Hyper. Be gone. Unfortunately, we need the walls and stuff because that's structural, but whatever. I like this approach. I know nothing of coding. Yeah, it's not hiding back there, it looks like, so I think it is just, like, upset. Maybe if I put the canvas back, it would show up. But the more I think about this, the more it does seem like a better fit for... Like, I need a sprite, but I need a sprite that I can, like, mess with. I'm gonna delete this. Bucket text, there we go. Pardon me. Need a diet sprite. Okay. New plan. 2D object. Static sprite? I mean, I don't know. like maybe, but probably not, right? I mean, this isn't working, so we'll just get rid of that. It's fine. Why are you hating on my sprite? It's because I can't get them to have separate textures. Like, they're just sharing the same texture, essentially, and then I can't load different images into each bucket. Static. I mean, I think that inherits from... Oh, wrong thing. The other sprite thing, but I might be wrong about that. I'm not sure. Don't need a box collider. Definitely don't need a static body or rigid body. I guess I might need to make a whole new sprite? I don't know. Generate, or Unity. Unity, generate multiple sprites from same resource, but different texture. Particle system. How to combine sprites. 3D animation. Cool. That's exactly what I was looking for. I can't add texture for multiple sprites. No, they're talking about exporting stuff. This is not... Dude, how has no one hit this problem? I mean, I guess it is a weird thing I'm doing, but still. Multiple sprites from a single imported texture. Oh. Well, no, this is just one object that has multiple sprites underneath it. Swapping the texture with the same name makes it lose its sprite references. It's not really the issue I'm having either. Unity. Change sprite texture instance. How to change the sprite texture of a sprite. This is from 2014. This is over 10 years old. I can't set the texture, and that's the problem. But I could set the sprite, I think? I don't know. That's how you're doing multiple sprites with multiple images. What? The problem is, so when I render it this way, oops, I took out the thing in my code that does that. Oops. Is ultimately these are all hitting the same texture. Can I not fuck with the color even? Oh wait, no. What the fuck? Oh right, this isn't a sprite. It's a sprite renderer or whatever, right? That's the actual script. Sprite's like a data object, yeah. Wait, how did I do this? Oh no, yeah, that's the problem. I can't set this. But I can do load image on texture data, and then everything's all good. But hold on. Before I do that. Oh, I'm like texture rect, what? No, not equals. Dot load image. Texture data. Usually in these streams I'm mad at myself for not using an engine. But today I feel like it's mostly getting in your way. Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? That is glorious. Anyway, every object. Selected too many sprite renderers. Oh, actually, that's a good point. But I'm using get component in children, and that's my newly instantiated. I don't know. I don't think it is, because here's the thing. It's not the historic bug. Earlier, before I changed this to the raw sprite, when I was like normal sprite, it was changing all of the same icons in there in general. Because I'm not doing find objects in scene. Oh god. That like actually broke my texture. Hold on. Alright, hold on. This is why we have source control, chat. Watch me fix this. Although, fuck, I haven't committed code in a while. That's okay. This is fine. Undo it. Please and thank you. Bucket prefab. That is all of our changes, so I don't want to mess with that. UI elements, possibly need to update that as well. I'm not really sure. Reload, please. Discard the change. I don't want them. No! Why is it still busted? Are you kidding me? Mortal Kombat's just here forever now. That's so annoying. Oh my god. Okay, well, great. Oh, it's because this is now... Yeah, that's the thing. It's using, like, this texture, right? Like, how do I edit that? If I close Unity completely, does this fix it? Or... Like, I don't even understand how it's set to the wrong thing right now, because I fucking rolled it back. Like, like what? Like, this is just code, so that doesn't matter. This is the prefab specifically for, like, each individual bucket, so that doesn't matter. This only handles the UI, so I don't think that matters, but... Alright. Unity is not my favorite engine today. It's not having a good time with this. Okay, good. It's back. I don't know why that didn't fix itself. I clipped it. Thank you. Thank you for the clip. I'm not pressing Q because that will happen again. But yeah, so like this is the texture, right? Default assets.textures. I need this to not be that. I need it to be a separate instance per instance of this object, but because the object is one prefab, it's using the same one for all of them. That was hilarious because that, you know, all of these objects are that type, so it just fucked up all of them. But yeah, no, I'm definitely only grabbing one of them because earlier we saw it happen strictly on the sprites, which was just the thing I set up and nothing else. I really hope that this is just a bug of this version of Unity. And like normally it's not like this stupid to like separate instances of shit. Because this really sucks ass, I'm gonna be honest. Please open the scene. Please open the scene. What the fuck? Unity. Oh, I'm on the game screen, that's why. Oh, that's why it was still busted, because I was on the game screen. Okay. Yeah, no, my rollback did fix it. It's just... I literally could do that with... make it so all of it changes the way it just did. Little dangerous while running a test environment, but... or in the editor, but... we could do that. I did say I wanted to add some fanfare of, like, what game we landed on. I'm so annoyed right now, chat. There's still stuff I need to do in terms of setting this up, but it's, like, I need to fix this first. Just... Well, okay. In theory, we might be able to do this, is what I'm thinking. Dot sprite equals new sprite. Okay, it lets me set this. That's a good sign. I don't know how to construct the sprite, though. I don't know if I can, even, to be honest. Oh, no, you just can't build a sprite. Wait. Yeah, okay, cool. Tell me what the fucking arguments are, then, man. IntelliSense, hello? What are you fucking doing? Texture. Is that the parameter? I don't even fucking know. Oh my god. What is your constructor? Do you have one? They might not, which is, yeah, you know, whatever. Okay, required by native code, but that's not a public constructor, it's private. Public sprite. Yeah, there is no constructor for this. Okay. Very cool. Fuck you very much, Unity. God damn it. Why is this such a fucking pain in the ass? Unity. New sprite. Sprite.create. Okay, cool. There is a static method. I was like, there's gotta be, like, some way to do this, right? Like, I understand, like, you can't just go around newing new objects up or whatever. That's fair. That's fine. But, so you gotta give it a texture, a rect. My god. A pivot. Pixels per unit. And an extrude. This is going to be insanely stupid, but we're doing it this way. Oh, also don't do this. We don't want that. Rect is currently sprite rect. Give me that. Oh, fucking hell. I don't know. Oh, it's just a pivot, yeah. Ah! Oh, what is the extrude? What is this fucking parameter? It is the amount by which the sprite mesh should be expanded outwards. Oh. I need to get rid of new. Up here, or... because this is still good. That's how we get our texture in the first place out of the file. Oh! I see what you're saying. There, we were getting there. Oh god, what is, yeah. We got there. For a second I thought this wasn't gonna work because that turned red and I'm like, oh no, what did I do? Can I just see what this value is? Because I'm sure it's not something I need to, like, set. Is it somewhere in here? Is it on the square? Oh god. Do you have an extrude? Oh, it's 1. Okay. So that's off the texture then. I'm not sure where that is. Hold on. A little earthbound action here. Like, what are you? You're a texture 2D... Oh, that might be why, actually. It's because it's a texture 2D thing, not a texture thing. It's probably like a different field on texture 3D. It's just 1. It'll just set it to 1. I don't care. Oh, was this a float? Yeah, okay. Fuck you. What do you want from me? Wait, what? Oh, I'm sorry, it needs to be a uint. Alright. Moment of truth. Will this work? Didn't work. Let me check the console real quick. Okay, yeah, so it's... I don't know why any of this logic would have changed, but... just in case we were worried about that, that's not happening. Ooh, man. Here, hold on. Hold on. To the inspector. Yeah, so it just didn't, like, do anything. And it did find this, because it's there, it exists. If I go into the actual prefab, which of course I'm never on it, cool. If I were to just set this with the texture that I have, right? This... oh wait, shit. No, I would have to set the square guy, which... can I name it when I make a new one? Because I feel like that will help me a little bit. What is it? Number. That'll at least give me some context. Oh wait, actually, do it that way. Okay. Now in the inspector, bucket 1 image, bucket 2 image, and this should just be blank because it never said it. Can I see more about this sprite? That's funny. It didn't work though, weirdly. Oh, let me go to the this might actually be Z ordering now. Let's oh yeah, you know what? Maybe it is. Hold on. Goon Hyper be gone. Background be gone. Nope. Still just not visible. What the fuck? Oh, is it like way over here? Fuck. Okay. Yep. Okay. You know, the weird thing is that was in the correct place earlier, and also... Oh, you know what? Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Let me just Google this. Unity clone sprite with sprite.create. Is their documentation page have... Oh, it does have an example thing. Oh, you can give it a position as well. I think that's what we're missing. Hold on. Yeah, our pivot, all that stuff's good, but oh. Maybe that rect is just bad. I mean, it looks fine when I'm looking in the inspector, but like maybe it, I don't know, needs absolute coordinates or something. Alright. We'll tune this in when I get back. I'll be right back. I also need to change the render mode of the texture to stretch it. And not just give me a 2 pixel square of it, you know? I don't know why, but I have a big bag of pretzels over here, and I almost grabbed those instead of the whiskey bottle. Would be the healthier choice, to be fair, but, Whoa. What the hell? What's up with this bottle? There we go. Alrighty. So all I gotta do is get this rectangle correct. And honestly, does this have a rect of its own here? Like, is that... No. Oh. Yeah, one sec. Cloning a sprite. From 2022. Wow, a recent post. That one's only 3 years old. You know, it is funny because, like, when I try to Google stuff for Godot, like, I have so much trouble finding, like, anyone even talking about what I'm looking for. Like, Unity doesn't have that problem, but it has, like, almost an opposite problem where, like, it's been around so long, or it's been used widely so long, there are a ton of posts on a ton of forums. You know. Clone sprite. I can't believe I haven't gotten more, like, relevant search results on this. This seems like a problem that people would run into when, like, mass creating stuff. Yeah, maybe I'm overestimating, like, how normal the thing I'm doing is, or underestimating, or whatever. Okay, so they give it... I'm highlighting stuff you guys can't see. They give it a position as well as the... Oh, so you don't even need to give a pivot at that point. Interesting. Oh no, that is their pivot. Never mind. Well, they also did this too, so maybe I shouldn't just be taking that rect. Make a new rect instead. Again, the coordinates were 0, 0, so like, if that's local, that should work. I don't know why it's all off in the corner. This is 100% exactly what's happening, though. Like, Also, I should be working off of our new texture site, not the old texture site. Other than that, though, I mean, it all should be fine. I don't know. Yeah, it's get wrecked. Damn it. Where are you? Hey, they're full-sized images now. That's something. Yeah, it's like it's at the absolute position of 0, because, like, I mean, yeah, this stuff's not at 0, 0, right? Oh, no, that is. Dude, what fucking coordinate system are you on? Like, this is insanity. Or maybe, like, the sprite's in a weird spot? I really don't know what's going on here. here. So that rect is -10 something something. Wait, where do you see that? The -10. The position's -10, yes, because the center is here, but this is the correct position, because this is in the right spot. It's this thing that is... Wait, what? Okay, hold on. The container is fine. But also when I click on it, it goes down here, which is very strange. Oh, weird? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's fucking bizarre. It's just down here for seemingly no reason, even though you can actually see the sprite box is right here. I think. I don't think that's the text, but... Yeah, that's not the text. Unity, cloned sprite is in wrong position. How to correctly change a sprite on a prefab clone. This actually sounds like the question that I have. Finally. Do they have an answer, though? No, this person's problem, well, if the responses are anything... Man, I don't want to, like, abandon this and just call it a failed experiment, but, like, it's kind of where I'm at. Like, fuck this. This is obnoxious. There's some weird shit happening. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong in here, but this seems like it makes sense to me and it's just not working. Oh, maybe the extrude's, like, all wrong? I don't know. Like, maybe it shouldn't be one, but that's what it looks like it is when I look at it in here, right? Because that's... God, where's our default, I'm having a hell of a time having the right window open at any given time. This is interesting too, because, like, I don't know, if I put this to 0, then it ends up in a very weird spot, right? But it's over there. It's completely the wrong direction of what we're seeing, so that's not even the problem. And that's just the parent rect anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And sprite square. There it is. Thank you for the image. Mesh type, type. Sprite is 2D and UI. I wonder if I have to, like, I mean, I don't know what else would be different. All right, hold on. We're going to do it this way. Just copying the whole dang thing. I'm going to go through the inspector in real time when I'm looking at my copied version and see what the hell is going on. Can I even, like, open this? Not really. Like, I'm not seeing any... Well, I mean, this thing, right? It's in here. It's not... This won't show me where it is, because, yeah, it's, like, dynamically generated. It's fucked up. Know what that does. There was that one post that mentioned, like, setting order and layer forces, like, a new instance to get created or something, but I don't even know if that's true. It's just something we saw online from a post from, like, 5 years ago. You can just use a raw image component to draw a 2D texture on a canvas, or you can use sprite.create, generate sprite from textures, and display it via the image component. Cool. That wasn't the post I was thinking of, though. I don't even know if I saw it open. Oh yeah, I found a dirty workaround setting the order in layer parameter for each sprite renderer to a different value seems to force a different draw call for each sprite to avoid this issue. This is fucking crazy if this actually fixes it, but I'm gonna try this just for like 1 second. So this, I'm pretty sure like this is the way we should be doing it, but hold on. Let's table that for 2 seconds, go back to the old way, but then put a little twist on it. Can't do that. Don't do that one. But then before we do that, oops. Not draw mode, fuck. Setting the order in layer parameter for each sprite renderer. I mean, this is the sprite renderer, is it not? Sprite renderer, image sprite. Setting the order in layer. I can't. I mean, sorting order is that, right? But like, I don't fucking know. We're on a wing and a prayer now, chat. Jesus Christ. No, not again. Fucking love this stupid ass glitch. Alright. Again, thank God for source control. And I won't debate myself this time. I'm not paying attention to the games tab. Oh, we haven't saved anything. So yeah, save, then we'll have a change over here, or not. Or it's just broken for real this time. Are you fucking kidding me? What the heck? I mean, I could re-import all, that would probably fix it, but, well, we'll do this. Close it out, reopen it. So that didn't do it. If I go... Probably you're setting the wrong position when instantiating. Yeah, thanks, man. I probably am, but also... I have no way of fucking knowing what the values are, because sprites just... You can't know about a sprite once it's, like, existing in, like, a dynamic way, because this is all the fucking info you get on it, and just, no, you don't get to know what that is if you created the sprite in real time. Like, I could try setting every single one of these properties to, like, this, just manually or whatever, but... no. Like, that, there might be, like, more parameters or something for that, too. I don't know. This is some jank-ass shit, though, I gotta say. I'm really unhappy with Unity right now, to be honest. This is, like, infuriating that I can't do a really simple thing. Oh, okay. Hold on. Well, no, because that doesn't exist there either, but maybe on texture? I don't know. Set sprite ID? Whoa. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm just fucking lost here, and apparently, like... Either no one's ever done this in Unity, or everyone has no problem doing this in Unity, and I'm the fucking moron here. I don't know which. It's driving me insane. I don't know what's going on here. It's also weird that this is sprite mode multiple. So wait, this is a texture, right? Yeah, it's textures import settings. which is not the same as the actual sprite that's being used. The sprite, well, the sprite is one thing, and then we replace it intentionally. Oh, right. Hold on. Hold up. Well, no. This is... Oh, fuck. I got confused. Okay, this is the sprite. No, it's not. It's texture. What? Dude, okay. I'm losing my mind. Where is that order thing? Because that's... It's on the sprite renderer, right? Yeah, order and... Oh, it's under addition... Oh, my fucking god. I can't set them. I think they reordered it since whatever post said that, like, oh, you can change this or whatever. I mean, I'll Google it, I guess. Unity. Change sprites, order in layer. Yeah, how do you do it in code? 2014 question. God damn. Okay, so I think this was like an exploit of an older version of Unity, because it is the value that I was changing the sorting order. It's just called that for whatever fucking reason. Whew. I just realized this person's having like a different issue. They're having like clipping issues, not... Ah. Okay, how about this? Unity 2D. Display static texture in scene. Static images effect. Oh. I've just lost my ability to Google tonight. I can't find fucking shit. Like, even, hey, I want to show an image in 2D in Unity. Display image in scene. Christ. Fucking somebody. Link me to something. God fucking damn it. So the thing is, they're doing this with like, okay, they have like preset images and stuff, but so they use like the image type. That's on a canvas. Which, again, that might be fine. I don't know why like the canvas approach was not working here. Like, let me try to recreate it again, because maybe like it's part of the issue is like I just... Oh, you know, we also didn't try image, we just tried raw image, so that could also be a factor. Like, okay, I'm just using the square sprite now. Wait, what is source image anyway? And yeah, but that's the thing though, like, that's on its own UI, that's not aligned with the game, that's gonna be a static UI that's on top of everything, right? Like, I don't want that. Unless I could do this, but I don't think I can. Yeah. Yeah. Then we're stuck with like this, basically. Unless there's like something else. Sprite shape? What is sprite shape? Oh, that's neat. Oh. Is this a real game engine? What the fuck is that? The thing's gone. It's still there on the screen, though. I don't know how I, like, unlocked jank mode in Unity, but it's fucking ornery as fuck right now. And you know what? So am I, so let's do battle. Fucking Obnoxious game engine. What the fuck? Okay. I must have hit some hotkey to, like, minimize my YouTube video, because it just, like, shrunk down. Changing a UI image when it's clicked. I mean, that's whatever, really. Sprite equals new image. Oh, okay, so they're doing this this is an incredibly, like, base level tutorial. It's, yeah, they just have, like, two textures hard-coded. Like, I'm getting into trouble here because I'm trying to dynamically do this, I know, but still, fucking goddamn, this is such a pain in the ass. Didn't you just have the member there? What do you mean? No, yeah, like, I changed the member, it just didn't actually, like, if you're talking about the sort order thing, it was named differently than what it was in the menu, and it wasn't working, so I thought maybe I was just setting the wrong variable or something. So I think the proper path forward here is to get this working. I need to figure out how the fuck I set its position, because, like, clearly its position's just wrong as is. You had both sort something and order something, but you blew them right away. I'll be honest, I think you missed something just straight up, because, like, this is it. I was setting this, I tested this. It did not work. I think that was a workaround from a while ago that just happened to work, but, like, isn't a good long-term solution. It probably worked in whatever version of Unity that person was in. They also were having, like, a slightly different issue for me. They were having, like, an issue where, like, the text, like, two sprites were, like, clipping with one another when they weren't even touching. So it was like, I don't know. They did something where they messed with, like, the draw order and it fixed everything for them. But I misunderstood their post initially and thought that it was more related to, like, generating multiple instances of a sprite and then not being able to change the sprite without changing all of them, which is what we're running into. So, okay, there's other signatures to this create method. There's, like, overloaded methods or whatever. We got the rect. Border, generate fallback physics shape. Oh, we can do as little as that, huh? Interesting. What is the border? Hold on. Border size of the sprite? Sprite mesh type might be... Wait. That might be useful, but still. I don't think this is going to do the trick. So this will be... The images are there, but they're off in the corner. Somewhere. Maybe they're not there. Oh, I can't pan left. That's right, I never implemented panning left and right. Somewhere in here they exist, I promise, chat. What the fuck? They genuinely, like, that far away that I... Maybe it just got too shrunk down and I didn't see them. No, they're, like, fucking way out there. Jesus Christ. So the good news is we have these back in their old no, we don't have them back in their old shape. Never mind. That's insane that that breaks that. Like, this does nothing, right? Yeah. Okay, so this does actually work. It's just... I think the problem is these are absolute coordinates, and it's not using... Like, whatever I copied into there is not absolute coordinates. Like, this also isn't right, though, so I don't know what the fuck this texture is smoking. Because, yeah, that puts me here. Like, that's so incorrect. And it seems like making a new rect that's at 0, 0 does the same thing as making a rect that's copied directly from the other thing. Because, like, I can take, like, the existing sprites, like, rect or whatever, right? Or I guess I want the texture rect. It's tightly packed in an atlas. You know, we didn't try this. Maybe this is the key here. And actually, you know, I don't want a new height and everything. I want this. Well, I didn't expect this to take me 3 fucking hours and not even have, like, the other shit ready. I'm pissed. I'm pissed, chat. I just need to stop working on this because it's just making me angry. I'm so salty right now. Yeah, fuck this. I'm done. Maybe I'll eventually finish this feature, but this is fucking nonsense, and I'm enraged at how annoying it is to just create a fucking image somewhere in Unity. Like, why is that so hard? I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna take a chill pill and shift gears, because, god damn it, this is some shit. But, yeah. Anyway, so that's gonna do it for the dev portion tonight, chat. F Unity. I don't even think F Unity. I know I'm being salty at Unity. Unity's fine. It's just there's that moment. You see it happen to me with Godot all the time. There's like one thing I want to do in the engine, and it's incredibly difficult for the specific use case I'm trying to implement, and it's just the biggest fucking pain in your dick that has ever existed. Like, that is using a game engine in a nutshell. Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't use game engines. I mean, I'm making a game in a game engine. And I've made a game in a game engine. I'm gonna do it again after this next one too. But, like, it's fucking, I don't know. Fuck this. I'm so over this. Anyway. Let's go look at the PS1 library together, chat, so that we can plan some additional... By the way, if you guys have suggestions for PS1 games that I should try, I'm all ears. I'm actually just gonna start going down the Wikipedia list, and I know there's a lot of those games. Not to steal too much from a certain streamer by the name of the Beast721. The difference is I'm actually gonna play these PS1 games, so I'm trying to keep the list short. Also, it's only games that I haven't played, but again, if you recommend something, like, I'm not gonna like, haha, you fool, I played this game. Like, by all means, more recommendations are better. But yeah, we're gonna do that now, because I genuinely don't know what to do with this at this point, and this is a weird side project anyway, so yeah, I give up. The end. Satisfying dev stream, I know. And we didn't even get to the part where we load in, like, the CSV file and everything. We were pretty much there. I mean, like, really, that part, that will work. I could implement that. I could shift gears and do that part at least. But my fucking will to keep working on this has eroded completely after this bullshit. I swear to God, as soon as I, like, click away from this, I'm gonna be like, oh no, I probably have to just do this or something. I'm gonna fight the urge to come back to this. We'll do it some other day. But yeah, for now, that's it for the loading images portion of, well, it's the dev portion in general of the stream.